Hey everyone, and welcome back to AI Podcaster. Today we are diving deep into something I think we all struggle with, building habits, but like habits that actually last. You know,
Oh, yeah.
we're going to go way past the basics today
Okay.
with some help from psychology, and we are going to learn how to build these routines right into who we are.
I love that.
So when we think about habits,
Yeah.
it's not just about willpower or
Right.
just kind of like thinking good thoughts.
Absolutely.
There's actual science behind this. There are
Yeah.
things that happen
Yeah.
in our brains
Yeah.
when we repeat an action over and over again.
For sure. So,
I'm curious, I know we've all heard that like repetition
Mhm.
and association are key,
Yeah.
but what's actually happening up there?
Well, think of it this way.
Okay.
Every time you do something, you are carving out a pathway in your brain.
Whoa.
And the more you repeat that action, the deeper that pathway becomes until finally it's like a superhighway.
Okay.
And the behavior is just automatic.
So it's like driving down the same road every day.
Exactly.
You could practically do it with your eyes closed.
Eyes closed.
That's really interesting. So it's not even just like remembering to do it. It's
No.
literally rewiring our brains.
It is, yeah.
I've heard it takes 66 days to form a habit. Is that set in stone?
It is not set in stone.
Okay.
That's an average. But
Okay.
it really depends on how complicated the habit is. And the person, right, like learning to play a piano piece,
Right.
that's going to take longer than remembering to take your vitamins every day.
That's true.
But what's more important than the time frame is consistency.
So patience and persistence.
Absolutely.
So let's talk strategy. What are some things that we can do
Mm.
based on, real science
Mm.
to actually build these habits that last?
One of the most effective strategies
Okay.
is called habit stacking.
Habit stacking. Okay.
And that is using your existing routine. Instead of creating a whole new habit, you just add it onto one you already have.
That makes sense.
Like, let's say you want to start meditating.
Okay.
You could say, after I brush my teeth, every morning, I will meditate for 5 minutes.
So you're basically piggybacking off an existing neural pathway.
Exactly.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
Are there other strategies that work like that?
There are.
Well-
You could try if-then planning,
Okay, if then planning.
where you make a plan, a conscious link
Yeah.
between a specific cue and the action you want to do.
Mhm.
Like, if it's 7 p.m., then I go for a run.
So then you don't even have to think about
You
it.
got it.
7 p.m. and time for a run.
You're already out the door.
I like that. So that gets rid of decision fatigue.
Absolutely.
But what about rewards? Don't we need like a little something to keep us going?
Oh, rewards are crucial. It all comes down to dopamine,
Dopamine.
the pleasure chemical. When we think about a reward, that dopamine surges and it reinforces the behavior.
So we're kind of training our brains
We are,
with these rewards. Interesting.
but it gets even better.
Okay.
Variable rewards, rewards that are unpredictable. Those are even more effective. Oh, really?
Like a slot machine.
Oh,
I don't know when you're going to win.
yeah.
Keeps you coming back.
So mix it up.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that. But I gotta be honest. Sometimes even with rewards,
Yeah.
my motivation just disappears. How do
Yeah.
we stay on track when we just don't want to?
You've hit on something a lot of people think. Motivation. That's the key.
Yeah.
But actually, motivation comes and goes. It's fleeting. What we need is routine. It's a
Called-
consistent routine. Keeps you on track even when you don't feel like it.
So we're not relying on willpower.
Right.
We're relying on a system.
Exactly.
Okay, so we built good habits. How do we break bad ones?
Well, it's a lot like building good ones.
Okay.
First, you got to figure out what triggers the bad habit.
So awareness.
Yes.
Okay.
Then you can replace it with a healthier alternative.
So if stress makes me eat junk food,
Yeah,
I could go for a walk instead.
exactly.
That makes sense. So we're breaking those bad pathways.
You got to and building new, better ones. So it sounds like building habits is a really personal thing.
It is.
But culture plays a role too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Look at yoga and meditation.
Okay.
Part of life in India for centuries.
Right.
Shows how culture builds habits.
That's a good point. We're also seeing a lot of trends here, like habit tracking apps,
Yeah.
books like Atomic Habits, all about self-awareness and progress.
Right.
I think it's really fascinating how this is across time and cultures.
Yeah.
Why does all this matter? Why are these consistent habits so important?
Because they're the building blocks of our lives.
Oh, wow.
If we build good habits, we build a foundation for a better life. You don't waste energy on decisions. We lower our stress. We reach our goals.
It sounds like habits are more than just routines. They're like the structure of our lives.
Exactly.
They determine who we are. and who we become.
And the best part, we can choose what they are.
That's a great point. So, what is one small habit that you can start building today to make a positive impact on your life? Thank you for joining us on this AI Podcaster Deep Dive. We will catch you next time.